What's going on, people? Welcome to Bird's Eye View. Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. And we have Mika J in the house. What's going on, Mika?
What it do? What it do? Slow motion.
Slow motion.
Indeed, indeed.
Bump City. What's up with you?
Hey, same here, man. Same here. Good to be back. Ain't seen you guys in a couple of weeks, but hey, we back.
I know.
Back. We are back with some bangers.
Yeah.
We got some stuff to talk about today. We already know the tournament is going on, but we want to get caught up on some ACC. Just hit the rewind button on that one for the people in the back. Of course, Louisville finished 1-1 in the ACC tournament. They beat SMU the first game they played, 62-58. Then they follow up against Miami. It was a battle. It was a battle. I'm not gonna go into no stats, but Louisville ended up losing 78-73. Did you expect the 1-1? Was you just happy that they won one because we know they was without some players and things like that, and we'll into that. But bump, what did you think about Louisville's finishing 1-1 in the ACC tournament?
Yeah, about what I expected. I thought we might had a chance to beat Miami, which, like you said, we played them tough. It was a nice back and forth game the whole game. So you can't be mad. They played hard, and that's all you can ask for. They tried. The SMU game. You know what I'm saying? We came pull through at the end. It was a nip and tuck game also, but I believe any game from here on out, this what we're looking at is a back and forth nip and tuck
Yes,
game
sir.
from here on out.
Yes, sir.
So
What you said, Mika J. What's your thoughts on Louisville finishing 1-1 in the ACC tournament?
I mean, of course, we wanted them to go a little further, but we knew that Miami was gonna be a tear. Like we beat them at on their court,
Right.
so we knew that they were wanting. They were coming back. It was a we want you. So but
yeah,
like
get
Bum
back
said,
game.
I am proud
Mm-hmm.
of the way that they played because we've kind of been on this team about not having heart, and they've definitely been
Hmm.
showing heart the end of the season.
Right.
I guess when you lose a major component, it allows you to. I mean, if you we know marches survive in advance,
Right.
so
Yeah.
you
Right.
know.
Right. And really, just for them to even play that SMU game and win that down the stretch, outscoring them 6-0. You know that
Yeah.
that with the Miami game before that, that showed a lot. You showed that it was a team forming. People trusting and being
Yes.
thrown into positions. Like we talked about, Woolies playing a position that he haven't played for us anyway, as far as point guard, right? Giving Conwell a break because you remember before when Mikael got hurt, Conwell was the point guard. That's another thing. You got
Yeah.
Right.
somebody who's used to shooting, hunting his shots, and now he's got to pass the ball, and we know his
Right.
passes are not too swift. So we had to
Right.
move him out the way. Then you had to trust. It
Right.
affects everybody. Then you had Kobe coming in. You got Zeus starting. This the whole shakeup, which to me, when you make moves like this, and I'm not even talking about the Wooly starting because you got somebody got to start. I know we talked about it before.
Right.
Maybe Roos will start or somebody go taller, things like that. But when you start Zoo and you got these other two guys, or let's I ain't gonna say other two guys. You have Fru who been starting. I'm not gonna lie, that kind. I mean, I was glad that he had the PK had the balls to do it, but
Right.
also it also tells you that something's not right when you
Hmm.
making these changes late in the game,
Late.
late in the
Yeah, late in
season.
the season.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Late
the
in the
season.
season.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, but they regroup, rally, pull it together, and all this stuff. So that was a good sign. That was good. I like seeing that. And hopefully more to come with that. Speaking of that, and this is talking about in the ACC tournament with a healthy Mikael Brown Jr. made a difference. The easy thing is an obvious kind of yes, but it's almost kind of looking into it, dissecting. Like if you watch those last two games, like as far as SNU in Miami versus when Mikael was rocking and rolling, you got to look at it the whole thing. Would Miami still beat Louisville the next game with a healthy McHale? Or would the McHale not been? I don't know. It's a hypothetical question on this one, and I'm gonna start with you, Mika. Would it have made a difference? Would Louisville went farther with him?
Um, I'm gonna say maybe, just because we know that he does see the floor as a true point guard. He does make a couple of better decisions as far as getting people involved. So possibly, I know that we missed those points. So I would say, yeah, we probably most definitely would have won another game.
Bump City.
I agree for the simple fact that you can't take away his point total and the way
Mhm.
that he's able to get to the cup
Mm-hmm.
and score, get to the cup and dish out, and that
At a
spreads the
free throw
floor
line.
and free throw line exactly. So I think the way he gets to the cup and opens the floor and spreads the floor and opens it up for just the shooters on the team to get better looks because you got to collapse him because you got to respect his drive.
Right.
So
Right.
I believe it would have made a major difference if a healthy McHale would have made a heck of a difference if he would have played.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and I agree with you guys. I think so. I think you probably could have got Miami because the way we played tough back and forth with them. But I also Miami got guards too. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna let him
Right.
go off like NC State. NC State is one of the worst defensive teams known to man, and they paid the price
Right.
last night. So definitely would have. And then all of a sudden, would that hinder somebody else's game?
Mm.
Not saying
Perhaps.
not
Yeah. Yeah.
saying that not saying that we wouldn't have won. We would have won this one, then have won the next one. I'm not gonna go that far because we've seen a healthy McCare play, and we've seen also Louisville take it on the head against good
Right.
teams with him.
Right.
So so I'll give him to
Yeah.
Miami, but that's probably it. To be
Oh yeah,
honest.
without question. But I believe players like McNeely play better because they're more aggressive, knowing that that McHale is out.
Yes.
McNeely, I believe, is better without McHale than
Yes.
with.
I
Yes.
agree. I
Yes.
Yeah.
agree. And those last few games, he did what I kept asking
Mm-hmm.
for him to do. He started attacking the basket and just going for that floater. Like he hadn't been doing
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
he was
He
just
hasn't.
settling on that
Right.
three.
Right.
Yeah, he's
So
going to the cup a
maybe,
lot more.
Yeah,
yeah.
cup and shooting the mid range, and also I think it's you hear it especially through the airwaves or radio waves that PK frowns against that, so maybe he turned the corner and say, hey, just get to the cup, shoot the mid range, because
Right.
McNeely can do that. Why
Yeah.
take that away from him? Because if you sit
Yeah.
there and just make him Kyle Kirk in the corner, he's easier to guard.
Right.
So you know what I'm
But let's
saying?
not forget, Cal just wasn't no in the corner kind of dude. Cal would
No,
dunk
no,
on
no,
your
no,
face.
no. I'm
Yeah.
saying,
Yeah.
but I'm saying stuck in the corner. And that offense, yeah, he can
Yeah.
alley oop, but that's not. Oh boy, he's a two guard. Cal's a
Yeah.
Right.
three. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
just don't want to stick him on there. That's
Well, I
crazy.
think that's kind of a disservice then to PK if you are not okay with that. Like if that's not your style of play, the object is to win, right or wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to make it to the tournament. Everyone wants to be that last team cutting down the nets. So why would you hinder him if he has other things to his game? Like that just doesn't even make sense.
Like brother Bump says, stubborn. When you are
Yeah.
stuck on the Golden
Ugh,
State analyticals, like
Mhm.
he is,
yeah.
that's why he frowns on mid range game. He wants three
Right.
versus two. Not
Mm-mm.
right. Not right. You know what I'm saying? But that's just
Right.
his thought process. He's just gonna have
Yeah.
to. He's gonna get out. Like we talked about on the shows before. The philosophy has to change.
It
Yeah,
has
it
to.
has to.
You know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Woo! Goodness gracious. All right. So moving fast forward. NCAA tournament. Louisville end up getting a 6 seed, going against South Florida. Um, Louisville 23-10, South Florida 25-8. It's now Louisville's favorite 4.5. It started off a 7.5 favorite. This game is
Right.
Thursday at 1:30 TNT. And for the people who's new to that betting, 7.5, 4.5, that's because everybody was taking the under. Everybody was taking South Florida in the points. So that's why it shifted. And I don't know, it might have shifted again, and we'll get into that a little later
Probably.
because the news today, it is what
Right.
it is. On this one, what's your thoughts on? We can do it right now. We can do it on the seed, so we can put that up. What is your thoughts on us getting 6th seed and also playing South Florida? Is this about right to you guys? How you feel? Bump. What are you thinking?
That's what I expected about a 6 seed. And far as South Florida is a tough team. South Florida, I believe, won like 11 of the last
Yeah,
12 or
12
something
in a
like
row.
that.
12 in a row.
12 in a
Mm-hmm.
row. They're
Mm-hmm.
formidable team, probably one of the better 11 seeds that's in the tournament right now. The only good thing that's working for us is they're not a conference team. They're not a
Right.
conference opponent.
Right.
So when you
Mm,
play teams out of the conference, they not apt to studying you as hard as the conference foes do, and they don't adapt as well as what you do.
Right.
So it's a one shot pony right now. So you
that's it.
got to jump on them and go hard for this one game. It's a 1 game season now. So you got to put your all into this one game and
All.
go hard against a team that's haven't seen that you haven't played against, that
Right.
you can study your tendencies on tape, but it's actually different seeing it. So you know what I'm saying? I like the matchup, and it should be a well played game.
Mika J, what's your thoughts?
Well, I did think that as we finished the season that we would be a 6. I figured that was a lot.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Hmm.
as far as South Florida, I don't really know about them like that, other than I did hear that they did finish, they've won their last 12 games.
Won their conference too,
But
I believe.
They did.
yeah, I think they did. Uh, we we are the number one picked upset as a 6 and 11 as of
Yeah.
right now. I just looked at my phone. So it does leave you, curious on how this team is going to come out and make sure that you shut the naysayers up. Like, and the fact that South Florida's talking shit. I don't
Yes,
know if
they
you
They
seen
are.
the
are.
press
They are.
Yes.
conference,
They are. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Yes.
they are
Yes.
they are not ducking the smoke, as PK said we weren't ducking smoke. Um, so I really hope that because we are more of a veteran team, that these guys go in and play like they're veterans. Like nobody
Right.
wants to go home because at the end of the day, you lose tomorrow, it's over.
It's a
Yep.
wrap.
Yeah. It's definitely over, and them checks are stopped and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Uh, yeah.
They should.
Yeah. I agree with you guys. The South Florida. Don't forget everybody. This is the league that Memphis is in, where we used to be in. Memphis, actually, you guys, we beat Memphis uh,
Right.
real well in this in
Handedly.
this in this particular league. Memphis finished 10th.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah, they finished 10th, 8-10. South Florida won the conference, won the tournament. They finished 15-3. They got a guy who's a post player who was the player of the year, who's very big man, who's very
Yeah.
skilled, block shots, defensive player of the year too. He's going to be a problem. They're going to try to feed him, but also their style is similar to Louisville. They like to get a lot of
Yeah.
threes up too. I mean, this
Up and
this
down the
Right.
game's
court.
this game might be about 60 something threes between the two teams.
Oh,
Um,
shit.
oh yeah, it's jacking it up. It's fast break, fast break. Who can hit the shots? And this is the game that we're gonna need Fru and Zoo and whoever else too to step up and
Right. I
man
like
that
that.
middle. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You're
You
right.
need
Right.
that. You need those fouls. You need to keep that dude off of there, off the glass, take care of business. And if you can't man up when you hearing Wes Ennis talking all that shit
Yeah.
about Louisville and all this stuff, if you can't man up, if you Conwell and all those other guys, you can't man up and to shut this dude up, then maybe you should have been wearing that Louisville anyway.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
you have done, you have played several games without Mikhail. So this is
Right.
another game, right? So you got to take care of business with this one. I think it's going to be nip and tuck too, and this is when you need, like Mika J said, the veterans. All you
Yeah.
guys is pretty much veterans. All you like
No, they
six
really
six
are.
years
Yeah.
Yeah.
playing and professional basketball players. Then you can't man up on this one, baby. I'm sorry because we need to
Yeah.
show that we are the ACC.
Right.
Yeah.
This is what this is
Yeah.
about. Big boy status. This
Yes.
is what this is about.
Yes.
This ain't about we ain't in
Yes.
Conference USA no more, American, whatever the hell they're in. We're not in that. So you need to go
Right.
ahead and take care of business on this one. Big
Agree.
time. So yeah, agree with the six. I agree with all that. Like you guys said, it is what it is. Let me go. We already did this one, I think. Yep. So let's go on this one. Boom. They in the East.
Mm.
They in the East, and we already know in the East it's heavy hitters in the East as far as the tournament. And for you guys who don't know, Duke is in there,
Yeah.
St.
St.
John's,
John,
UConn,
Michigan State.
Michigan
Michigan State.
State. Yeah, I'm missing somebody else, and somebody else is a heavy hitter. Well, I ain't gonna go with UCLA. Brand wise,
Right. Right.
so that
Yes.
Right.
kind of stuff like that. Didn't do Duke any favor. Didn't
No.
do Duke
No.
any favor.
No.
St. John's
No.
neither.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they
No.
crapped on St. John's
No.
because how you put UConn at number two type,
Right.
Right. They kind of screwed Rick.
and
Yeah.
you beat them twice. Yeah, they said that out of conference schedule was garbage. Bump is the toughest reason.
Without question. Just those teams you name right there. I mean, it's a gauntlet. And
Yeah.
so, but the thing is, when you in a tournament, you got to play the best of the best.
Right.
You gonna play somebody tough every game now from here
Yes.
on out.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
These are the best teams from all year that's in the tournament.
Yes.
So if you want to wear the crown, you got to carry the heavy load. So yeah, it's the toughest region. So, but so what? We here now. You got to man up and play with it.
Right.
Got a man up.
So that's what they had to do,
Right.
Mika. They got to man up. What's your thoughts?
Got a man. I agree. I thought when I saw when the brackets was released, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
what the hell? Like they
Yeah.
got us in the toughest region.
Yeah.
But when your coach is saying you want all the smoke, you kind of put ourselves in that region. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
That's what he
We
said.
need
That's
to
what he
we need
said.
to we need to
He
redact
said
that.
it from the summer.
Yeah.
So
We need to
Yeah.
redact that.
yeah, yeah.
He got
But
it.
I say if you do survive, if we get out of this first weekend, then you've earned the respect of people because we're down our major point guard. Like we're down our number one player. So if you get
Yeah.
out of this weekend and you live to play next weekend, hats off to you.
Anything can happen. Anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yeah. They did no one any favors in that one. Because when you look at
None.
these other brackets, I mean, come on, dude. Only other team that can really be bitching is probably Florida, because if they go to the Sweet 16, they're going to be playing in Texas. And if you guys don't know the bracket, number two is Houston in that
Yes.
Mm.
bracket. They
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
for the championship. They did all this
It's
stuff.
a
You
home
did them
game.
no favor, which is
Right.
crap for them. And Houston, you got to be celebrating. If you take care of business, we get a rematch of you guys' championship in Texas. Let's
Hmm.
go. That kind of stuff. But then other than that, yeah, man, it's kind of watered down. It's kind of watered
It
down.
is.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
no thrillers, without a doubt on this one. So we'll see. We'll see on that. All right. So like we have hinted and mentioned a little bit about it, Mikael Brown Jr. will not play Thursday or Saturday if the Cards win as far as Thursday. You're hoping that if they can go ahead and get past South Florida and play the winner of Michigan State and whoever they play, um, then maybe the following week. This right here, I think everybody received this. ESPN, I
At the
mean,
same
dropped it
time.
early.
Yeah.
Everybody notification. It took me a while to, I had to read it about 17 times, thinking, we gonna play this game. We doing this right now. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This right here, this hurts. This hurts. This because this is why you come to the University of Louisville, right? The tournament,
Right.
NCAA. This is the biggest stage, right? One of the biggest brands. You want to have your name mentioned with the Daryl Griffiths, the McCray brothers,
Yeah.
the Peyton Seaver, Russ Smith, Milt
Russ
Magnus,
Smith.
Right.
Lance Castor. I can go on and
Yeah.
on and
Like
on.
what?
That's why you
Right. Right.
came
Right.
here.
Right.
And now you may not, because you may not play ever in the
You may not
NCAA
play.
tournament. And this right here, woo! Thank goodness that the Cardinals have, let's be honest, been used to this, right? I'm not saying the product's been great,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is not like,
yeah,
okay, we played 30 something games and all of a sudden he's out. They know, they
right.
see it. I mean, they have to deal with it. Mika J, what is your thoughts on Mikael Brown not being able to play Thursday or if Saturday if we win?
Well, it was crushing when you first sent the text. Um, but like you said, we have been playing without him, and we've played probably the same amount of games with and without. So it hasn't, it's pretty even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that now we're just gonna need someone to take charge and to be a leader out here and put the team on their back. Like this is literally survive and advance. You go out here, you play the best ball that you can in that
Right.
Cardinal outfit, and that'll be it. If you come out there and you don't get, and it's a shit show, you go home and you're remembered as that. Because let's not forget, we were remembered as shit show last year, the way Creighton did us.
Right.
So,
Right.
I mean, you gotta choose. It sucks for sure. And what makes it sucks even more is that you're out there taking shots as they're practicing, but we've already got word that you're not playing. So now it's
Right.
almost like, I don't know. It doesn't look good.
Damn. Okay. We brought the we brought the video up. I love it. Bum City,
Right.
what's your
Right.
thought?
Right. Right.
Let it out, Mika. Let it out.
Hey. 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 Me. Let him have it. Hey. What?
It
What?
don't look
What's that
good.
Stevie Wonder song? You know. Not good. Not good visuals right there.
No.
Hey, but what's
No.
that Stevie Wonder song? Rocket Love. What? Hey, what's the Stevie Wonder
I,
song? Rocket
I
Love. You
don't
took me
know.
riding on a rocket, and
Oh shit.
a half a mile from heaven, you let me drop me back down to my knees or whatever. And
Uh-huh.
that's what happened
And
this year.
that is what he did to
Beginning of the
us.
year,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that's exactly Rocket Love,
Yeah.
man. You took us a half a mile from heaven and dropped us back down to our knees. But man, we were so hyped coming into the year with this young man, 5 star, and with the players we had coming in, and the
Yeah.
just the excitement to where we thought we was a Final Four team the first couple of games of the year.
We did.
But
We did.
we did. And so you hope that this young man is first. Let's hope he's okay. He's truly okay. His back, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We wish him the
Yes.
best if he goes on the pro, and we'll be pulling for him because he's a Cardinal, and that's what we do as Cardinal fans. But as
That's
far
what
as
we
this
do.
year, man, it just leaves you with a bad taste in your mouth because the expectations were so high for this young man. And we've
I
seen his dominance and what he's capable of when he's really out here balling.
Right.
But just come tournament time, man, that's what we really got you for is this time of the year. And that takes a lot
yeah.
from our team when he's not out there. So as fans, man, we want to be out there with our best. And I don't think without him we have it. So it
Yeah.
hurts, man. It really hurts that he's not playing as a fan. But man, just bro, just man, I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I don't want to, what I'm saying, dampen a young man. I put no
It
negative
is.
spirits on him, but man, just it was really down for him to be hurt this year the way he's been hurt for us as fans.
Yeah.
Right. 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 Uh, absolutely. I agree with you guys. And I'm like Mika. Once I saw the video, and that really made it worse. This is seeing that going
Yeah.
through it because, you know, uh, granted, I know people who have back pain, back surgeries, let alone they don't even want to stand up. You know what I'm saying? They trying to
Right,
rest that. They don't. You stand
Right.
up the whole game. And then running around and stuff. If you truly hurt, that's fine. We get it. We understand. Nobody on this panel is dumb. We know what. The goal
Yeah,
is the goal is NBA. We understand that,
Yeah, without
right? We
question.
understand that. But
we do.
I hope somebody else understand this. I'm not even worried about Mikael Brown. Jr. He's gonna be fine. I'm worried about your so-called brothers. That's who's feeling it.
Yeah.
That's who was sold a
Right.
bag of goods, thinking that, oh man, we got this 5 star. He gonna rock and roll. We gonna do this. You and hey, bro, you and I gonna be able to just knock it up, do what we gotta do.
Right.
And you saw just glimpses of it. This schedule
Glimpses.
was made hard and wanted all the smoke because you thought you had all the
Because of
bullets
yeah.
in the chamber. You
Because you
thought you was
thought you
ready.
Right.
had the arsenal
You
for
thought.
that. Yeah.
You thought you did. And like I said, I feel sorry for the team. And this is a lesson for PK.
Yeah.
You don't put all your eggs in one basket, bro. You don't build
You
a
Nah.
don't.
team
You don't.
around one player. You have to
Nope.
have the parts. You just can't say, let me get this
That's
one guy, give him the world, do what you want to do, because
yeah.
this is gonna happen more than not. This is a lot of load management also. So you're gonna see that. You're gonna
Right.
experience that, right? So you got a hurt player. So why didn't you recruit a point guard? Another one. I want to hear about Kobe
Right.
because I was one of the Kobe's protectors and all this for half the year till I saw some shit that I didn't like to see. Then I realized,
Could have brought a
oh,
freshman in.
you don't believe? Should have brought somebody in.
Could
I don't care.
have.
A
Somebody.
freshman.
Hell,
Yeah.
dude, when you're
And
spending
developed a freshman.
$12 million, you can get a backup point guard that's legit. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
When we're talking
Yeah.
about money is involved in this whole shit, it changed the game. And I'm a big bump. I love to see a development of a young player. I just don't know how much we're gonna see that nowadays with this stuff until the NCAA or whoever
Right.
get in control of this NIL money. We want them to make money, but
Yeah.
hell, it's got to be some provisions in this because there's some stuff that's going on that
For
should not be
sure.
happening. So until we get
Yeah.
that,
Right.
go get me a backup point guard. Next year, I don't want to see what's the dude named Johnson by himself.
London. Yeah.
Right.
I don't
London.
want to see him by himself. I want to see you at least have 2 to 3 other point guard, well, 2 other besides him, because we don't even know if he can play point guard. We're the
Right.
only team that's red shirt and G League players. That
Right.
shouldn't even been an option.
Right.
That shouldn't even been an option.
And
Go ahead,
and let
bro.
me say this about McCoy. One more thing to say about McHale's situation. If you out here shooting jumpers, I think the fan base would be a lot more apt to respect it if you gave it a try. I could see if you came out for 5 minutes and said, "Hey, I
That
can't go."
part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
That's
I
different.
That
can't
part.
go.
That's different.
Yeah, give it the
Yeah.
what they call the old college try.
Yeah.
Try to come out and ball. And if you in pain,
But
hey, I understand. Sit down, man. And go ahead and sit down and
going
protect
to
your
his
your, your
press
stock.
conference, he said he's not the player he knows he is, so he does not want to put that on the floor.
Okay. So you
Get it.
protecting your
But but
brand.
okay, check this out.
Your brand.
As former players, nobody's healthy at the end of the season.
Nobody is.
Nobody's healthy, bro.
Well,
And I'm not.
everyone's banged up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you play through it. Not so if you're injured, don't play. Don't even practice. Why are we practicing? Go sit
Why
down somewhere.
practice?
Sit down. You hurt,
Yeah.
bro. You know you're not gonna play. So why are we even doing this, right? Let the guys
Yeah.
who needs these reps, even if it's just shooting the
Get in there.
threes in the corner, that's taking away somebody
Right.
else's shot.
Right.
Let them do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let them
Exactly.
do it. That's it. Because, like you said, Bump, give it a try, right? Give it a try.
Yeah.
Like, we saw you give it a try that one game, and it was horrible. You
Yeah.
had to come on out. You riding the bike and all that
But
shit.
we
We
saw
get
you,
it.
but we
We get it.
appreciated that.
Yeah,
Yes.
appreciate
We
that.
Yes.
Right.
appreciate you
Yes.
grimacing. Walk off.
Yes.
We like, okay, thank you.
Come
You
on
did
out.
what you could do. But to say that you're not even gonna play a minute
Try.
of the NCAA tournament, like what? Okay.
That's it. I ain't got nothing to say there,
Yeah.
man. Like I
Yeah.
said,
Good luck
bro,
to you,
it
young
is-
fella.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
it.
Good luck to you,
Good
young
luck.
fella.
see you in the
Yeah.
draft. See you in the draft.
Yeah.
It is what
We'll
it
be pulling
so,
for you.
Some of
in
the other
Portland.
Yeah, for
guys
sure.
step up. Step up. Do what
Right.
you got to do. Do what you got
Yeah.
to do. Well, this one right here is very interesting because as we got this, is this game a must win for PK? I'm going to start this one off. Now you got to get out of free jail card because
Hmm.
all you got to say is Mikael Brown missed 13, 12 games, whatever it now is going to be 12 games. If you win this one, 13 games. How can you guys grade me on this when I had a guy who's been hurt dealing with back injuries half the season? I got another guy who I thought who was 100% case in point. He didn't come back at all. We still trying to find him. Kobe Bryant. But whatever, Kobe, whatever, he blew his knee out. You know what I'm saying? He blew his knee out and he came back and he's not the same person. So I had a lot of injuries that I've dealt with. So yeah, I would say must win, but it doesn't. It's not going to matter now. I mean, to me, that's what I think. Uh, Mika J, what's your thoughts on this?
Um, I'm not giving him a get out of jail free because of Kobe. I mean, because of Michael. I can't do that. I think that it is a must win. Like you can't get bopped two years in a row on the first round. Like no, that's not what I signed up for with you coming to be our coach. So no, I'm not okay with that. So yeah, it's a must win for me.
Bump City.
I agree with Mika. Last year you got your, you know what I'm saying. Last year you exceed expectations in a weak conference,
Yep.
and we got exposed in the tournament. But this year you playing a team that should have that you should beat on paper
Yes. Mhm.
from a you know what I'm saying, inferior conference. So it's not like you playing a dominant team without your best player, and we won without Mikael.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
far as the
Yes.
fans' perspective, they don't want to hear nothing about you. You
No.
constructed this team together, so fans expect you to win. I don't. They don't give a damn about Mikael not being there. You don't won without him, so it's time of the year, buddy. You knew what it was when you came here, and what our
Yep.
expectations are.
Right.
So
Yep.
you got the show and tell. It's so for me, it's a must win game. Then the second game, if we lose, the season will still be deemed I don't want to say a failure,
Not
but
really a failure, a
disappointment.
disappointment.
A
Yeah.
disappointment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you go out the second round, because
Underachievers.
underachievers. That's it. Because your
Underachiever.
expectations were so high to start the year
Right.
off. So yeah, you got
Yep.
to win at least the first one.
Yeah.
We gave it to
Yeah.
you last year,
Yeah.
with Creighton, but this year, buddy, you got to come out in the first round.
When
What you
when
said.
you when you spend $12 million and you pick these players, you signed up for this shit.
You did.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no way you should let one player dictate everything. So yeah, it's a
No.
must win. It's on you. Now, whatever your boss wants you to do, or whatever your boss is gonna do, and tell you behind closed door that I understand. Hey, that's on him because let this shit continue to happen. You won't be the only one on the hot seat.
Right.
Nope.
So don't hitch your
Right.
wagon to some people that is stubborn. So it's
Yeah.
on you. It's on you. I don't care who we playing. If you one and done again, come on, bro. That's
Not
No.
gonna get it. It's
unacceptable.
not gonna
No.
get it.
Unacceptable.
No.
So you
Not gonna
take
get
care of
it.
business, PK. You better coach your ass off tomorrow, sir.
Better.
Coach your ass off tomorrow.
Better go.
Do whatever. All right. Going to the women's real quick. Don't forget, everybody. The
Mm.
Louisville Cardinals are third seed against Vermont. They're playing at the Yum Center Saturday at 12 p.m. ESPN. Really got a favorable draw because if
Oh
you take
yes.
care of
Real
business,
talk.
you can play against Michigan, and it's crazy. Michigan is a good team, but they are not overwhelming. They doesn't. You're happy. Jeff and I won't say it, but I know they're probably happy as
Yeah.
hell that you got
And you're
Michigan
at
instead of
home.
somebody else. Well, I'm talking
Yeah.
Yeah.
about if they go to the Sweet 16, it'll be against
Oh
like
yeah.
chance to play against Michigan and stuff like that. So, yeah, at home you got to take care. And I mean, last year didn't end well for them, so you got some hungry players that experience as those sophomores, and then you got some of the seniors that transferred in that had a nasty taste in their mouth from the ACC tournament that they should have won, right?
Should have won
Right.
it.
That didn't show up. The
Right.
Zieglers, the Rayna, stuff that you expected them to do, and they really didn't.
Yeah.
You know, Elof was hurt. She came out for ankle, so so you was able to get her some rest, big time. So now it's showtime. This is good. If you can get down there, if everybody can get down there, anybody can get down there. I've been to some NCAA women games and things like that. That's fun. Great atmosphere. Always at the Yum Center. It is what it is. One of the best arenas, period, in
Right.
the country. So check it out. But Bum, what your thoughts on Louisville with their draw in the tournament
I
tonight?
love the draw. Just can we handle business at home? I think every one of our losses this year
Home.
has been at home.
They
Has
were
been at
at home.
home.
Yeah.
Yep, except for
Yeah.
that
Right.
last
And
one. Yep.
so I know he said he's gonna treat it like a road game. He said usually we stay, what I'm saying, in the dorms or what he said, sure we staying in hotels
Good.
and gonna
Okay.
treat it like a road game. So
Yeah.
I know Jeff with Jeff over there, I know he's gonna have them right.
Yeah.
That's one
I
thing
think
I'm
so.
not worried about. Jeff is gonna have them right. We're not gonna overlook Vermont. So, what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to them making a deep run because they're a talented team. And Jeff is one of the best in the business.
Right.
Yeah, he
So
is.
I'm looking for a deep run for these girls,
Right. Right.
women, young women.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Mika
Yeah,
J.
yeah,
What's your thoughts on?
I mean, we figured they would be the three had they won the ACC. They probably would have got the 2 seed.
Yep.
yeah,
So I mean, I'm excited for them and the fact that you're home for your first game. So we know fans make a difference sometimes in
yeah.
games.
Yeah.
I'm like Bump. I think that Jeff is gonna have them ready to play because I don't think he liked the way we went out last year. So
Right. Right.
what
Right.
he's gonna do is make sure that we make a nice little run.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Right. Set up for
Yep,
him. This guy take care of business. Set up
yep.
for him big time. Um, I know we all got some stuff real quick. Going back to the men, off the top of your dome, who's your final four? I can go first because I give y'all
Yeah,
time to think
because I
about
don't
it.
even know the regions like that.
Oh, my final four, man. I might have to go with, and I'll probably say it. Don't forget, Birds Eye, no, Derby City Sports Review Show, 9 o'clock tonight. Check it out. I'm gonna rock with, Arizona, um,
I like Arizona.
Houston, just because that
I
Florida
got you.
situation is bad. Um, that Duke is hurt. Duke is hurt,
Duke
but
is hurt.
Duke is tough though, man.
they
Duke is tough.
tough. They tough. They defense is tough. But I don't. Michigan, and maybe Duke, and if not Duke, who's the 2 seed in that region? Who's the two? Nah, not UConn.
Nah,
Nah. So I'm gonna go Duke. I'll go Duke, but I'll maybe Ricky P. St. John's. Let me go. I'll
that's
go
what I
St.
said.
John's, Arizona, Michigan, and Houston. What you thinking, Mika?
And that's exactly who I was thinking because I mean, you say what you want to, but what Rick is a mastermind come tournament time. So I think that
Let's see.
that the way they bopped UConn in that
Ooh.
national in that championship for their conference, and didn't UConn beat them by 40 before that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Something like that, about almost 40. I just think that Rick has those kids. He'll have them ready for that. If they do get to make it to that game, I do think that they can come out of that region.
Cool. Cool.
Uh, I also said Houston just because, Houston was runner-ups last year.
True.
And they play really good ball. I've
Houston play
watched them
deep.
several times
They
this
play
year.
defense.
I really like them. Yes, I really like Houston.
Yeah.
And who else did you? And I watched Arizona. I like them also. And what was the? I don't know about Michigan. Is that who you said?
Yeah, I said Michigan. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't really, and I don't. So I don't even really know who that other region, who's in that other region.
Let me see. And the other region, real quick, I'm gonna throw out some hitters for you. You got Michigan, the number
Okay.
1 seed, Georgia, St. Louis, Texas Tech, Akron, Alabama, Hofstra, Tennessee, uh, Miami, Ohio, or SMU, Virginia. I do like Virginia. Wright State, Kentucky, Santa Clara, Iowa State, and
That's
Tennessee
more
State.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I like Iowa
I don't
State
know.
is
It's
tough.
kind of tough. I haven't watched them, but I wouldn't put anything past Virginia either, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They know how to win at the end of games.
that's
Like
gonna be a good
we've
one.
seen it. That's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Between them and Iowa State and Michigan, I think one of those three was definitely for sure.
Mhm.
yeah.
Bump, what you thinking?
I'm thinking it's hard to go against Duke, man. I like Ricky P now, but they don't got no shooters.
Right,
Same
that
as last
hurts.
year.
Yeah,
That hurts. That
That
yeah.
hurts,
hurts.
and they don't have shooters. So I'm gonna go Duke. I love Iowa State. Iowa State in the bottom region.
Hmm.
Uh, Michigan and Arizona.
Well, Michigan and Iowa State's in the same region.
Michigan. Okay. Michigan. I got to go with Michigan because they just got that size over
That
Iowa
7 foot
State.
three dude is
Mm.
Ooh
ridiculous.
man, he's skilled. He's skilled.
Came from
He
UCLA.
skills. Yeah, I
Mm.
remember. So I'm gonna go with Michigan, Arizona,
Duke, you said.
Duke, and who am I missing?
You got Florida, Clemson, Iowa, Vanderbilt.
Florida, Florida,
Okay.
Florida,
Okay.
Florida,
Yeah.
Florida.
What scares me real quick about Florida is they another team that they have one shooter, and he's on the
Mm.
bench.
Yeah,
But they got biggies. They got biggies.
yeah.
They definitely do,
Yeah.
without a doubt. All right, Bum, what you leaving the people with?
Hey, go cards. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. We pull it out. Make survive in advance. You know what I'm saying. If we get past this first round, anything is possible. I think if we end up playing Michigan State second round, I like the matchup.
Score.
So anything, the score on this first game,
Hmm.
I'm gonna go Louisville. Like I said, it's gonna be an up and down game because I don't know too much about South Florida's defense. But I'm gonna go 75-70 Louisville.
75 to 7. Okay. I like it. I'll go 77-71 Louisville. But everybody make sure you watch, support them no matter what. This has got to be tough for
Right.
them. Hell,
Yeah,
this has got
Yeah.
to be tough, man. You lose your best player that everybody knows is, even the ones on the teams. Stand up, do what you got to do, play for each other. Everybody continue to support them. Um, Go Cards. Mika J, what's the score before I give you that drum roll?
Oh, okay. Just because you said that they like to shoot threes also, I really feel like
Mm-hmm.
this might be like that SMU game. So
Mm.
I think the score is gonna be a little bit lower than the 70s. I'm gonna go 68-60.
Mm.
mm,
And of course us. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us for football season, basketball season. This very well could possibly be our last show if Louisville does not survive in advance. So we just want to say thank you for supporting us, for liking, for sharing, for commenting, for interacting, and go cards.
Go Cards. God bless. We see you guys
Bye
later.
bye.
peace.